what was it that you said, you know what, we're going to go with Dan from Love Realty?
Well, we actually went with another agency. Yes, I know, it's probably a swear word in here, but we did. We went with someone else that really talked the talk, and they had 3 months and did nothing. And I kept saying to them, we're probably very different to other clients. We want to know every step of the way. Like, I need to feel like you're doing something, and I'm sure you're doing things in the background, but can you please tell me? And that fell on deaf ears again and again. So I was sitting having breakfast with my mum in a cafe at Warners Bay, and she said, we need to get someone else on board. Let's go next door to Love and have a chat with someone. We spoke to, I'm not even sure what the lady's name at the desk was, and she was lovely. Dan spoke to us straight away. He was in the office, and when I said to him, I just want you to be honest with me, I just want open communication, he really listened, and that's exactly what we got from him. And he did, kept us up to date on everything. And I had asked for that elsewhere and not got it. And he had our place sold within 2 weeks. Everything went smoothly, even when there was a building report that was a little bit complicated. He suggested we go ahead and get that ahead of time so that we could show the buyers, and he went through that with the young guy that bought it, and it was a very cruisy sale in the end after not a very cruisy 3 months. So it was wonderful, and he was great. He was always there if I needed to call him and ask him a question, answered all my calls. You'd get till 8:30 at night and think, oh, he won't call back, but as soon as his day was finally done, he would call, where we'd been promised that before, and that just didn't happen.
You know, if you were to go this route again, would you come through the doors of Love?
Absolutely. Yeah, there's no doubt in our minds that this is where we would come again. And I think when you're happy, you really do need to make sure you tell people that you're happy, because you're very quick to tell them when you've had a negative experience. And we've had a really good one this time around.
Anyone that is currently on the market or anyone that's about to come onto the market, would you have any advice for them as a seller?
You don't have to be told how it's going to happen. Like, just because a contract reads so many months, you are still in control. You can still talk about that and say, look, we're not prepared to. In our case, we had tenants in the house, so say we'll take on another 3-month contract, it was just holding them in limbo for a really long time.
Yes.
So we said, look, we want the shortest contract that you can give us, which he was able to negotiate. And another positive was that he was then able to find those tenants somewhere else to go and sorted them as well. So he was able to look after everyone in the situation.
Oh, that's fantastic.
How much was the marketing?
It was either $1,250 or $1,500.
Wow.
The bill that we got. So
how much was our marketing?
I don't think we paid anything for marketing, did we?
Exactly.
Did it?
We were billed for marketing after we took the house off the market with them, and then sent a couple of nasty letters when we didn't pay straight away. But which really was very, very disappointing, because they were very aware of our financial situation and that Wentworth Street needed to sell in order for us to pay our day-to-day bills, let alone fees for marketing that didn't do anything because it didn't sell.